Hey guys, it's Nia,
And it's Morgan.
and we're gonna do the question and answer video. And thank you guys for asking us all the questions. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looking forward to it.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with. You can recap really quick how we met since we have a video on it, so you can go look at that. But
we met in high school. I was a senior. She was a junior. I joined show choir my senior year. She'd been doing it all 3 years up till then, and basically we just met through there. Started talking through that, because of it, and started dating. So
yep. Pretty much just because he's so dang cute. I just couldn't resist. No.
Oh, thanks, sweetie.
And he's super sweet.
Trace.
Yeah, we want to have 3 kids.
That'd be the goal.
Yeah, I guess 4 if it happens, but 3's the number.
House.
Definitely want to live in a house. We're in California right now.
She's loving it. So.
Yeah, and I love it.
I mean,
so.
this is where I want to be. So
originally I wanted to live in South Carolina, but
California happens. No complaining there.
Yeah, I love it here. So
yeah, this place is great.
We're not planning on California.
We are planning on California.
I am getting my degree in business management, and I plan on hopefully just being a wedding photographer in the future, but I'll probably end up doing something before that happens. But I definitely want to work for home with my degree, like maybe something in sales, but typically my dream job is to be a photographer.
I'm getting my degree in marketing, and I might add in a major of business law because it's really easy to add in another major where I go to school.
Baby, stop shaking the thing.
Sorry. And I want to be the head of marketing of either a professional sports team or any sort of company, really don't care, or I want to go into maritime law.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm a freshman in college right now. This is my 2nd semester, and
I'm a sophomore, but this is my first year being at a real college. I was at a community college for my first year. Sorry.
Okay. He's shaking the bed. Okay. So he's a sophomore and I'm a freshman.
Yep.
Technically.
I mean, as soon as we can.
Yeah.
I guess.
He goes to school in New Orleans and I go to school in Georgia, so we're gonna obviously finish college where we're at most likely, and then we'll be living together.
Almost as long as we've been dating.
Yeah.
So about 2.5 years.
2.5 years. In April, it'll be 2.5 years, and we got to as we got to know each other, we were dating. So.
Yep.
You don't look very hyped.
Oh, sorry. I was getting the comments ahead.
Okay. Are you up for that?
Yeah, I'm down for that. I can do that.
Okay.
I think it'll be
so
fun.
Maybe you'll see that in the future. If you want to see that, then do a comment below telling us that you want to see it.
So our boy's name would be Elijah, and then if we had a second son, possibly Morgan Jr. I don't know.
And if we do have 2 girls, their names would be Maya and Indy.
Dedication, wanting to be together, knowing that each other is the one for each other. Obviously, we want this and we're gonna get it. So we're both strong-willed, dedicated people, and whatever we want in life, we're gonna achieve it. And this is something that we want most in life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ours for the taking.
Definitely.
I mean, mine did. I don't know if yours did at first.
Yeah, mine did. Mine did. Definitely my mom. She's really she just loves everyone pretty much. And my dad is too, but I'm my parents' youngest daughter. There's 3 of us, so my dad's always been kind of very protective of all the girls, but I feel like especially me because I'm the youngest daughter and I'm his baby, so it was a little it wasn't oh, we love you, right away. But
Yep.
I think that you can expect that.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was because he was white or anything.
Just being a guy.
Yeah, it's just anyone. And this is like my first serious relationship, so I never told my parents really like about my other like flings and things. So, do you want to go in more detail about your parents, like how they reacted?
Well, like we'd been dating for like 3-4 days or so, and we were sitting at dinner, and I was just like, "So I have a girlfriend." They're like, "Oh, awesome. What's her name?" Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Her name's Nia, but there's something I gotta tell you about her first." And I was like, they're like, "What? Like, is like she like a cripple? Is she like a psycho? She killed someone? She's been in jail?" And I was just like, she's black. And they just like looked at each other, looked at me, and then started laughing. Like, we don't care. I was just like, oh, you guys. 20, 19. I'm 20. She's 19. Yeah, why not?
Sure.
I don't know what that means.
I feel
but
like he would be horrible at it, but
kind of
do your best African.
African accent.
Yeah, let's see what you do. Let's see what you can do.
I don't know how to do an African accent.
Exactly. So that's how our accent tag would look. It'd be like,
I thought it'd be like.
oh, I don't know how to do that.
I thought it was like a British accent. Like
You have to do every accent.
Is
So
there such thing as an African accent?
yes, it's like let's go to the
Jamaican.
side of the beach, man. I follow an African girl on here, and that's how she talks.
Jamaican.
It's almost
That's Islander. That's Islander. That's like
no. There is an African accent.
Alright.
No.
Okay. I'll believe it. I know there
So that's
is.
your answer to the can we
We'll
do
do
an
it.
accent tag? We can't because he would either be horrible or be like, is that even a real accent? And so we would end up doing like British and like
I mean, there's no
Australian.
actual British accent. It'd be English, Scottish, Welsh,
Well, whatever. Got something.
or
wrong.
Irish. No, thank you, sweetie.
So yeah, that's how it would end up. So you probably don't want to see that.
It'd be fun.
Basically, we had to be in a long distance relationship since the beginning because when he was a senior and I was a junior, I had to move to Georgia my senior year for my dad's job. So like that automatically pretty much made that happen. And I feel like we maintain it because I don't know, we're both like I feel like we're both really like responsible for the most part. I'm more responsible, but
All right.
we're both really responsible people, so we just like do what we have to do. And what do you have to add to that?
Like, I mean, I kind of like touched on it before, but we're both like strong-willed. We both want this more than we want anything else in the world. So I mean, what we want in the world, we're gonna get it. Like we're not people that don't settle for like we don't settle. Like we get exactly what we want when we want it. Like we're gonna work for it, whatever it is that we want in life. So what's hard about it?
Mm-hmm.
Just the distance in general, not seeing each other as much as we want to. I mean, I get to talk as much as we want to because sometimes our schedules conflict.
Yeah, I think the hardest part, definitely for me, is like the communication. I feel like in a long distance relationship, you have to have like really, really, really good communication. Otherwise, like it's just not like you're in a relationship at all.
Yeah.
If you don't see your girlfriend or boyfriend and you don't talk to your girlfriend or boyfriend, then it's kind of like they're not really even your girlfriend or boyfriend. So I think the best thing to definitely, if you're in a long distance relationship, I'd say my advice is to talk as much as you can because that's all you have. So make the most of it.
Yep.
And yeah.
Right now, probably like once every 2 to 3 months.
Ideally, probably 2 months.
Yeah, that would be. We could see each other every 2 months. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, but the longest that we've gone is probably closer to 4 months.
Yep.
3 to 4 months around then. This is like one of the longest times that it's been, and it was like around Christmas when we saw each other. So
Yeah, on Christmas, New Year's.
yeah, so it's been about 3 months now.
Probably communication.
Yeah.
Communication would be the biggest thing that we argue about.
Yeah.
It's just
Just because I go to school in like an like my hometown, I guess. Not really like where I'm from, but it's like a hometown kind of college, and he goes to school in New Orleans, so obviously there's like a big difference there, and so we've both got like completely different lifestyles going, and so I don't know. I think that's probably like the hardest thing, and also that causes the most like probably fights.
We can just talk as much as we want to talk, then we won't really fight about anything.
Yeah, like if we talk every day, whatever, like we could go without like not having an argument, but otherwise it gets raunchy.
Yeah. I dated Ginger. Does that count?
You're a ginger.
How am I a ginger?
Look at his up close on that beard. It's red. It's so red.
Yeah, but I have blonde hair.
He's got blonde hair, but she was your own kind.
She was not my own kind.
She was his own kind.
She was not. She was not even Scottish.
Okay. Well,
but
for me, so yes, this is the first time for him, but not for me.
Nope. Not at all.
No.
A little bit here and there, mostly stares.
Yeah, I think that people stare, but I think it's just because we
don't really know what they're staring for.
Yeah, I think they're just like, oh.
Some might be interested. Pretty sure, like I saw like an old Christian lady give us like the like that's wrong kind of look.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I think she might have actually said that's wrong to us.
Oh well.
I guess we walked past, almost slapped him in the back of the head.
Honestly, if someone's staring, like the other day we were at In-N-Out Burger and Morgan said, "Stop, babe."
Sorry.
Morgan said that someone's staring, and I didn't even notice because like I don't really pay attention to people that are staring. Like when we first started dating, I feel like I did, but
it's just because like whenever I looked over like to look at like talk to you, I could see them like right behind you.
No, but I just mean like if people stare, then they can stare, but I'm not going to pay them any mind.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. I grew up in white community, so honestly, I never saw a difference between myself and anyone else.
She's a Southern belle at heart.
I'm not a Southern belle. I'm not from the South.
You're my Southern belle.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sassy. Like that.
Jerk. Jerk. It was on point.
It was on point, whatever that means.
You don't know what that means?
No, I know what it means.
I was like...
it was awesome. It was
on point, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the best kiss I've ever had.
That's why we're together.
I'm like 5'10". She's like 5'4", maybe approaching 5'5".
5'3".
Well, you're taller than you appear.
I am?
You seem like at least 5'4". You're as tall as my mom. She's 5'4".
Awesome. I had just met Morgan like a week before we started texting.
It was just kind of like boom. It was just like talking, like a little bit on Facebook, texting.
I think I liked him first. Like, I don't know. I feel like he was like oohing and ahhing over me first, but I think that I liked him first because I added him on Facebook, and I don't think he cared when I added him.
I did. I remember.
No,
I remember the exact moment.
No, you don't. Because I asked you a while ago, and you said you don't.
I remember the exact T-shirt I was wearing.
What T-shirt was it?
It's just a white tee.
What was I wearing?
Why would I know what you're wearing?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ready? Let's say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nia.
Eating. Okay, well, I enjoy him too. That made me sound like a total big bee. Stop kissing me. Okay, guys, so we want to say thank you so much for asking all the questions that you did. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. It gave us a very eventful how much time this took up.
Exactly. So we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any other questions or requests or anything, just let us know.
Be more than happy. We're probably going to do that makeup, hopefully maybe this trip, if not the next time we see each other.
And the makeup one?
Makeup and the exit one.
Okay. We're not doing the exit one. Because
yeah, we are.
No.
Yeah.
So, and I'll put a video with all the videos that I put from California when the trip is over. So, see you guys later. Thanks for
See
watching.
you guys. Thank you again. Peace.
Blow 'em a kiss.